The federal opposition is trying to outmanoeuvre the government in a bid to rein in the banks. The Treasurer will release a raft of measures next month, but that means there will be no legislation before next year. So the Shadow Treasurer, Joe Hockey, will introduce his own bill to boost competition and crack down on anti-competitive behaviour. The move has the support of the Greens and one of the independent MPs, but the bill still needs the backing of two other independents. From Canberra, Stephanie Kennedy reports.
Like a dog with a bone, Choice, the people's watchdog, won't let the banks get away with increasing interest rates without a fight. They're warning the banks they'll be back on the regulatory leash.
That unless they play ball, they're going to face a wall of regulation which will be heavy-handed and blunt.
And they're using some of their own blunt force with a new TV ad that takes off one of the bank's own advertisements.
And there's a fee for that.
It's just another bloody bank.
Right there in the name.
The backlash started after the Commonwealth increased its variable interest rate by nearly double the official amount.
I'm angry. I understand why Australians paying mortgages are angry.
There's no pause in this political dogfight, with the opposition accusing the government of weasel words.
It's no use jawboning the banks. It is time to actually do something.
The Treasurer is in China and he's talking up his yet-to-be-announced measures to tackle the banks.
A new wave of reform, I think, is important to give Australian families a fighting chance in the banking system.
But the opposition has a bone to pick, accusing Mr Swan of playing catch-up.
Wayne Swan is going about drawing up a plan for more competition on the back of the wine list in first class on the way to China. That's not the way to run the banking system.
The government's plan will be unveiled next month, but that's not soon enough for the coalition. Joe Hockey will force the issue when Parliament sits later this month. He'll introduce a private members' bill giving the ACCC more power to inject more competition into the banking industry. The Greens and some of the independents have indicated they may support the bill. Julia Gillard says the government has already made it easier to switch banks.
If you've had it with your bank, use the power of your dollar, of your business, to pressure for a better deal and go elsewhere.
The government says it's considering doing the same and moving its business from banks that come out with exorbitant interest rate increases. But as the banks have shown, they're not easily intimidated. Stephanie Kennedy, ABC News, Canberra.